Symbolically, what is a depression? Because it's also a process of reconstruction. Because reconstruction can come when we have gone through a difficult time, a difficult process. And with DreamerOne, this training, and especially this one today, will help you to gain knowledge about how you can help others, how you can bring some essential keys when someone is like lost in a bubble in a room and he doesn't know how to get out from this pain, this suffering that they are experiencing. The consciousness is very powerful, friends, and this is what we learn the more we become spiritual, and the more also we study depression or schizophrenia or all kinds of mental health issues like we see in our world today. Because this is the generation, and you are the generation of the mental health faculties, intelligence, multiplication of possibilities, great sensitivity, opening of the third eye. But you are also the generation that will need to learn about these situations that are now emerging more and more in our societies. Because you are the future of this world, of this planet. And this planet will be your responsibility tomorrow. But it is interesting to understand that a depression, it's the notions of depressurize. So it's because there was too much pressure, like a volcano, like the earth. When there's too much intensity, too much pressure, then the earth can, awaken a volcano. So because there's a liberation and a form of renewal also. This is interesting to understand, this aspect. So depression is because there was too much intensity, too much dualities, too much also negative memories. Because the positivity, yes, it can create a pressure, but only when we don't deal with it. Because normally it doesn't do any pressure when it is going well in our life. It creates an expansion, and a good one, not something that creates destruction. But if we don't expand the right way, and this is like important to understand that those who are going through this process of depression, they have accumulated over a long period of time memories, negative memories, behaviors they have done, most of the time because they were often because they were smiling too much, they wanted to please everybody, they were doing things only to get famous or, from the family or whatever. And with time we get tired of this because we're not real. So we play a role for success, for action. Because those who are going through a depression are those who are good people normally, very good people, but they are too good and they cannot deal with certain things. Eventually they are so sensitive that they start to be tired of facing certain situation, or because an emotion, a situation has presented in our life and we don't feel good about it. And then there's a ripple effect because of the memories. It creates a drama in us and we exaggerate things because we have a lack of knowledge also, and of spirituality, spiritual knowledge. When we have spiritual knowledge, we can deal with these cycles of transformation. But at the beginning, of course, there's a lot of thinking, a lot of questions, a lot of turmoils also when we become spiritual, because we need to cleanse the memories we have accumulated over a long period of time. So going through a depression is a renewal also. We don't see it when we go through it, but we know something very good can emerge of this. If we work on ourselves, if we work to find the light, and if we change our life, because when we have depression, it means something is not going well. And the extreme of this can lead to suicidal conditions. So it is very serious. It's very powerful in us. And the comparison to understand that the planet, the universe, is in us can make you understand how powerful it can be when you are sad, when you go through something that is like difficult to manage. And it is a challenge. It can be a real challenge.